Hello, I'm Amanda Kursoff. As a Regional Support Associate, you are called upon to provide our communities with the support of your leadership. Often, you will perform site visits at these communities for a variety of purposes. We have developed a set of standards and guidelines that you should follow as you conduct these site visits at your communities. So, let's get started. First, what is the purpose of a site visit? To review the condition and status of the dining program at the community, to observe operations to ensure that Brookdale's standard programs and services are in place, to confirm that the highest quality of sanitation levels are being upheld, to assess support needs and to reassure that the community knows you're available and accessible. You may be called in by the RVP or DVP to check on an issue, to review a renovation, or to investigate a resident complaint. You might be there to conduct an interview or to perform an SEW, a Standards and Expectations Walkthrough. Notify the Executive Director prior to scheduling a visit and identify what you would like to accomplish during your visit. Meet with the Executive Director upon arrival and set a time for an exit debriefing. Be aware that the Executive Director's day does not stop just because you're in the community. Respect the time that you have scheduled with the Executive Director by arriving no earlier than 9 a.m. and departing no later than 4 p.m., thus allowing them to start and end their day with their direct reports and residents. Turn off all BlackBerries and cell phones before entering the community. If you're scheduled to be on a conference call, or if you need to return a call, never enter your community and immediately get on the phone. At an appropriate time, find a quiet location to make your call and keep your time on the call to a minimum. Try not to be on a lengthy conference call while in a community. If you are in the community for an extended period of time, do not constantly check email on your laptop, but instead take 2 or 3 breaks during the day to check email and return phone calls. Be sure to dress in professional attire and to always wear your name tag when you're at the community. And keep your eyes open for observation. Don't only look at the department that you're going to monitor. If you notice a maintenance or housekeeping problem in an area outside of dining services, notify the RDO or the RVP. As you're visiting communities to assist, coach, and train managers, remember that you are entering their kingdom, if you will. Never counsel or correct a manager in front of their own associates. Associates look up to their superiors, and you should not compromise that. Your goal should be to discuss deficiencies and departmental problems in a positive way, so that the managers leave the discussion feeling motivated and excited. Part of your responsibility includes providing solutions and suggestions to solve problems. Use effective and well-thought-out communication when doing so. When conducting a site visit, keep in mind that it is the manager's opportunity to ask for advice and to voice their opinions and suggestions. This is their chance to get your undivided attention. Ensure that you are sensitive to people's time schedules and priorities during your visit. Remember that the community operation must continue when you're present. Therefore, be sensitive and flexible during your visit. It is recommended that you sometimes roll your sleeves up and get involved in the day-to-day operation. For example, if a dining services manager is scrubbing the freezer floor because the utility associate called in sick, offer help instead of asking them to interrupt what they're doing to start with your own agenda. Be mindful of other people's time and prioritize tasks on your agenda to accommodate the managers. Arrange your schedule to focus on community needs while conducting the site visit. Ensure that you are prepared to provide support with training material, previous site visit reports, financial summary reports, and cost analysis programs, action plans, sanitation inspections, state and health department regulations, and resident surveys. In order to teach and coach, you need credibility. It is therefore critical that during a site visit, you lead by example and comply with all safety and regulatory guidelines. All eyes are on you as you are likely a stranger to associates. Be aware of your actions and be as polite, friendly, and helpful as possible. When you conduct a site visit, be sure that you are there long enough to be present for 1 or 2 meal services. Taste the food being served. This is the best way to really experience the dining operation in action. Make sure you leave time for yourself to walk through the dining room. Make it your goal to speak with at least 5 residents during your visit. It is a great idea to meet with the Resident Council President to get a general idea of resident satisfaction in the community. Make time to attend a pre-shift meeting. Quiz the associates on Brookdale's mission statement. Do they know it? Ask them what it means to them. Have conversations with these line associates. Ask them how they like their jobs. This is a great way to find out what's really going on at the community. Some best practices are to walk into the storerooms and coolers to look at the products being purchased, to check to make sure that the chemicals are locked and secured, and to ensure that the community is following the approved menu program. Ask as many questions as possible and keep your eyes open for observation. In closing, we would like to thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation. Thank you for living our mission by enriching the lives of those we serve with compassion, respect, excellence, and integrity. Hey, George.